Hello, folks. Welcome to today's football operation on BetCraft. Another very beautiful Monday morning, and once again, we've come with our predictions right on this very channel. You know, uh, it's exactly what we do every day, providing you with very good games on this very channel. And we saw yesterday we were so fantastic. Yesterday we won all our games that we predicted yesterday. 6 out of 6. We always come up with quality games in here on BetCraft. All right, and I hope you participated in that very yesterday's game. You have no excuse for missing out. All right, and today we are prepared once again, to give you the best tips that you can get anywhere. All right, in a short while, we'll be looking at this match is one after the other, but I want to use this opportunity to ask you first, you are coming across a video for the first time that are yet to subscribe to our channel, to take our time to hit the subscription button right now so that you will not be missing out on our games that will always come up on this very channel on a daily basis, okay? All right, that being said, without further ado, let's set to the business of today, and we'll be looking at the first match for today. It is in England of the 21 League Cup, where we have Birmingham City on the 21 who will facing Charlton Athletic on the 21. Okay, and looking at the recent games for both sides, you can see that for the home side, Birmingham on 21, the last 10 home matches have I've seen a high influx of goals in the last 10 home matches. All of the 10 games that they had so far playing from home have actually produced over 2.5, and majority of them over 3.5. And we side Charlton Athletic on 21. I've also seen something very similar situation. Having seen I think 6 games in the last 10 away matches producing over 2.5. When we put all that together, also noting the fact that the last 3 head-to-head meetings for both sides saw them playing out over 3.5 on each of those 3 meetings, and that led to our verdict for this very encounter that we expect to see a minimum of 3 goals appearing in this very one. So over 2.5, that's a verdict for this very encounter. And we go to the next game that we have for you today. It is in Italian Serie C, where we have Messina, who will be coming up against Crotone. All right, Messina have had 2 victories in the last 6 games, and they've lost 4 out of those last 6 matches that they have so far. And the way side, Crotone have won 3 games. They've had 2 draws, but have lost 1 in the last 6 recent games that they have so far. And when you look at how these 2 teams have performed on home and away basis, you can see that for Messina, the home side, the last 10 home matches have seen 2 victories and 4 draws, but have also lost 4 matches. As a matter of fact, the last 3 home games that they had saw them losing out on all 3 home matches. And looking at away side, Crotone, they have had 5 victories in the last 10 away games. They've also had 4 draws as well as a single loss in the last 10 away matches that they have so far. The last 3 away games that they played out so far saw them winning convincingly. We saw them beating out Toulouse by 5-0, and their last away game was against Trapani, where they won by 3-0. That tells you that Crotone is actually in fine form at the moment. And on head-to-head basis, we can see that the last time they met was actually in September of last year, and we saw Crotone beating this very side on that very occasion by 2-0. And in this very one, we expect to see Crotone continuing this very run, winning outrightly, and it is their way side to win. That's what we expect in this very game. Okay, we win. That's our verdict. And that takes us to the next game that we have for you. It is in England Premier League, where we have Chelsea, who will be facing Wolverhampton Wanderers. And looking at the recent games for both sides, we see that Chelsea have actually won once in the last 6 matches. They've had 3 draws as well as 2 losses. And Wolves, on the other hand, have won 3 games, 1 draw, but have lost 2 matches in the last 6 games that they have so far. And when you look at how these 2 teams have performed on home and away basis, you can see that playing from home, Chelsea side have actually won 6 games in the last 10 home matches. They've also had 3 draws as well as 1 loss in the last 10 home games. And we side Wolverhampton have been able to manage 3 victories and 2 draws in the last 10 away games, but have lost 5 matches also. And we saw them losing out to Newcastle in the last away game that they had by 3-0. And on head-to-head basis, you can see that Chelsea actually won the last head-to-head meetings in August of last year, where they won Wolverhampton from away by 6-2 on that occasion. But in this very one, we definitely expect to see the home side doing very well in this one. It is the Chelsea side to win outrightly. That's what we are verdict in this very account. Home win. That's what we expect. Okay. And the next game that we have is in Turkey Super League, where we have Trabzonspor will be up against Sivasspor. The home side Trabzonspor have had 3 victories 2 losses and 1 draw in the last 6 matches. And the away side, on the other hand, Sivasspor have had 1 win, 2 draws, but have lost the games in the last 6 recent encounters. And on home and away basis, you can see that playing from home, the last 10 home matches for Trabzonspor have resulted to 6 victories for the home side. Trabzonspor winning 6 games out of the last 10 home matches, and they've also had 3 draws as well as 1 loss in the last 10 home games that they have so far. And away side, Sivasspor have had 4 victories in the last 10 away games, and have had 1 draw, but have lost 5 matches in the last 10 away games that they have so far. And all right, on head-to-head basis, last time they met, it was in August of last year, and they had a 0-0 draw against this very side. And in this very one, we will expect to see the home side, Trabzonspor, either winning or draw and under 4.5. That's what for that very game. Home win or draw and under 4.5. That's what we expect. And the next is in the Portuguese, Premier League, where we'll have Boavista will be up against the Casa Pia. Okay, Boavista in the last 6 games have had 3 draws and 3 losses. And the Casa Pia, the way side, have had 3 victories in the last 6 games, but they've had 2 draws and 1 loss as well. And you're looking at how these two teams fared on a home and away basis. You can see that playing from home, the Boavista side have not won a single match in the last 10 home encounters. They've actually had 4 draws and they've lost 6 matches in the last 10 home encounters. And the away side, Casa Pia, have managed to achieve 4 victories from the last 10 away games that they have so far. They've also had 2 draws, but have also lost 4 matches in the last 10 away matches. And the last 2 away games that they played out so far, saw them winning against Estoril and Sporting Braga. For winning Sporting Braga from away on that occasion. And looking at head-to-head basis, last time both teams met, it was in August of last year, and Boavista won on that occasion by 1-0 from away. But that does not tell the current form for both sides. We know that Casa Pia is in fine form at the moment, and we definitely expect to see Casa Pia, the away side, either to win or draw in this one and under 4.5 once again. Away win or draw and under 4. That's a Friday for that very encounter. And we'll take you to the last game for today. It is also in Portugal, but in Portuguese second division, where we'll have UD Oliveirense will be up against Penafiel. Okay, looking at the recent games of both sides, Oliveirense, the home side have had just 1 win in the last 6 encounters, but they've also lost 5 games out of the past 6 matches that they have so far. And the away side, Penafiel, have had 3 wins and also 2 draws, as well as 1 loss in the last 6 recent games that they have so far. Taking a look at how they fared on home and away perspective, you can see that Oliveirense, the home side, have been able to achieve 2 victories in the last 10 home matches and 1 draw, but have lost 7 games. As a matter of fact, the last 6 home matches that they played out so far saw them losing all 6 games. All right, Oliveirense have not been in the fine form at the moment. They've lost a lot of matches out there. And when you look at Penafiel, their way side, in the last 10 away games that they have so far, I've seen them winning 7 out of those 10 away matches. They've also had 2 draws and they've lost just 1 against Oliveirense, on that occasion. So they've had 70% victory in the last 10 away games that they have so far. That tells you that their way side, Penafiel, is actually doing very well. And the last time they met in August of last year, saw Penafiel winning by 4 goals to 3, and in this very one, we definitely expect the away side to take all the points in this one. It is the away side to win out shortly. That's what for that very encounter. Okay, and that brings our predictions for you to do betcraft to a conclusion. I wish you the very best of luck, and I hope your ticket goes green. Also, remember to play responsibly. These are football matches. It may not be exactly what it seems, but we'll try our best. All right, tomorrow is another day, and we'll be coming up with the predictions right on this very channel. Do not miss out. But until that time, keep winning.